Why gentle eyes, yet open up a whole inner world. Beginning of the story. Have you ever caught a fleeting glance so gentle, yet it made you stand still for a long time? Not noisy, not intentional, not deliberately seductive, just a silent look, but it evokes within you unnamed emotions. It's not love at first sight, but it touches the deepest part, where you still hide your true feelings. And then you keep thinking about that person, about that very brief moment, about that feeling no one can name. Today, you and I, let's go to the end of this video to understand better. Why can just one gentle look open up a whole inner world that sometimes even the owner of it doesn't realize? And if you find these things close to you, touching your heart, please subscribe to the channel to continue accompanying, where I tell you things men don't say, but always want women to understand. 1. The eyes, a primitive yet deepest signal in human connection. Since ancient times, the eyes were not just for seeing, but for survival. They were how our ancestors distinguished friend from foe. The place where a connection first begins, even before words. Today, the eyes still hold that role. When you look at someone with full presence, unhurried, unguarded, their mind receives it as a signal of safety. And safety is the deepest foundation for forming emotions and attraction. That is why a gentle, calm gaze can reach the deepest layer of the other person's soul, sometimes without you even realizing what you are conveying. 2. When a glance unintentionally makes others unable to forget. A woman does not only listen with her ears, she senses with the atmosphere, with the rhythm, with the eyes. When you look at her, not with control or expectation, but with sincere presence, she will feel seen, understood, and sometimes loved without anyone having to say a word. The most beautiful thing in a gaze does not lie in being intentional, but in the meaningful unintentionalness. In the moment someone turns away, yet the other's heart stays for a long time. 3. There are looks waiting to be understood, but never spoken aloud. Don't think only men are the ones who look first. Sometimes it is a woman with a slow glance, inviting you to step into her inner world. There are gazes that last longer than usual for a moment, not avoiding, nor too obvious, just waiting for you to notice and be subtle enough to respond. When two eyes meet, and no one looks away first, that's when a real connection happens. Not through words, but through emotions, through things that are very real, but cannot be explained by logic. Conclusion. So if you're in love with someone but only dare to look from afar, just be quiet, but sincere. Who knows, your gaze may have long stayed in their mind, in a way they themselves have never realized. Thank you for listening until the end. If you have ever loved someone like that, be patient. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to hear more about the things men don't say, but always want women to understand.